What's up, guys? Ray here from Bearding Without Borders. Wishing you a happy Thanksgiving. Just kind of jumping in today. Going to do a small video for you guys and talk about some things that make me feel thankful. But first, we're going to start with our fun beard fact of the day. So, this month has always kind of been dedicated to a specific thing, especially in the bearded community. It's called No Shave November. Uh, this is actually how I started growing a beard, was because of No Shave November. But at the time, I didn't know exactly what No Shave November was really representing, besides just the fact of growing out your beard. Uh, it wasn't until later on that I actually got more involved and found noshave.org and realized what it was about. And I wanted to kind of go through it and, give you guys some information in case you didn't know. So, No Shave November is a month-long journey, which participants forego shaving and grooming in order to evoke conversation and raise cancer awareness. Uh, the whole goal is to grow awareness by embracing our hair, which many cancer patients don't have, or they lose during the time of the process. And that's really what this is all about. So basically, it's all the money that you save from spending on grooming products and stuff like that you donate that over to the to No Shave, and they send that out for the cancer patients. It's a really good program. We got the noshave.org, of course, going across the bottom. If you guys get a chance, go check it out. It is a program that I've donated to in the past since I found out what it was really about. A lot of us have been touched by people that have suffered from cancer and whatnot, and been through that. So it's one of those programs that it really is near and dear to my heart, and it really ties well to the bearded community. So this episode is, like I said, it's on Thanksgiving. This is a previously recorded episode. I'm actually just got home about an hour and a half ago from work, so this is Wednesday night. But I wanted to come out and tell you guys how thankful I am for the support and the outreach and whatnot. In my house, we have a tradition, and this actually stems from when I was a kid with my mom. My mom, who she passed away back in 2004, but she had this tradition in our house. Thanksgiving was always the biggest holiday for us. We did a lot around all the holidays, but Thanksgiving was always the one where the whole family kind of came together. And one of the things that we did before we had Thanksgiving dinner, before we prayed over our meal, is we said what we were thankful for. Everybody went around the table and said one thing that they were thankful for, just one. And I remember that so vividly because of the relationship that I had with my family and be able to build those bonds. And now that I'm grown, I actually continue that tradition every Thanksgiving. Whether we've got 5 people or 50 people, we still continue that going forward. But so, since I can't necessarily be with you guys on Thanksgiving at your house and say what I'm thankful for there, I'm going to say it here. I'm thankful for you guys. I'm thankful for the love and the support that I've had from everybody in the bearded mustache community, and in showing that kind of relationship that builds, whether we know each other face to face or just online. I don't care if you're in Germany or if you're here in the States, Kentucky, California, it doesn't matter. Uh, every time I get on here, it's a family to me, and I really enjoy going through the comments and seeing everybody that comments and talks with us, and it makes me it makes me feel grateful that I found such a loving community to be a part of. And so this week, I actually extended that out and wanted you guys to show us some of the work that you're doing out in your communities, because it's all about getting out and getting involved and being paying it all forward. The whole motto of the show is to leave a legacy, and you guys rose to the occasion, and I'm very happy with that. And I wanted to give that back on the show. So we took some pictures from the different communities and the different clubs, and stuck it into a kind of a photo montage so you guys could see some of the work getting done out there. And I'm going to go ahead and get this played out for you guys. So take a look. All right, guys. Once again, thank you so much for all that jumped in and gave us some pictures. A lot of clubs, a lot of communities out there doing great things, showing once again that the community is definitely not dead. We are alive and we are thriving, and we are going to grow. And I'm super grateful for that. I also want to say thank you, of course, to my lovely wife, who is she's definitely my rock and has been very supportive and very helpful with the show. And of course, I can't forget, I'd be remiss if I forgot Mr. Andrew Designs Orton. He is the ghost in the machine, so to speak. Uh, he is my partner in all this. He prefers to stay more in the background, as most people know. But he is he's been a great help, and I'm very grateful for that. So we're going to go to just kind of roll into some cleanup, of course. I hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving Day. I hope everything has been well. Hope you guys are full fed and very happy. You're going out this weekend. Black Friday is going to be, of course, crazy. But with that being said, we actually do, of course, want to bring up one of our sponsors for the show from Boston Scally. They will be doing a Black Friday sale. If you miss out, you can still use our code. Don't worry, Bearded Rook for 15% off. They've got some really cool hats coming out right now, and they've got some pretty good stuff coming up for Christmas. So even if you miss out now, Christmas time is going to be pretty stellar for that. May have a new sponsor coming on here soon, but we will discuss that once it actually goes live. But Boston Scally, of course, is our big sponsor. Once again, thanks, big shout out to Boston Scally for all the work they do. They do a lot of stuff on the charity side for the Boys and Girls Club of America, which we will be doing. We're actually going to see about potentially working together on something cool for raising money and awareness for the Boys and Girls Club of America, which I'm actually really excited about. But once again, that's something that we will definitely get into later on. Did want to show you guys a little something that we got printed up since we've been talking about it, of course, because we still have about another week. But one of the first prints of the shirt is up. The BWB. I'm super excited with this. I've actually really digging the design for this. I can't fold for nothing. This is why my wife does all the folding. But we still have plenty of pre-orders up. If you guys want to grab them, $20 covers shipping, everything for the shirt. Just reach out. We'll put it up on our PayPal. You pay the $20 through the Bearding Without Borders pay at gmail.com. And we basically will all be asking is you put your address, the size of the shirt you need, and we'll get it shipped out. Not shipping anything out till starting next week. For the ones that have already gotten their shirts, we'll start getting you guys kind of situated there. Comp-wise this weekend, we have the Pack Beard Club, which I don't have the graphic up here for it, but it's to stop human trafficking. They have got their competition going on, online competition going on Saturday, and they've really been working hard on this. I'm super excited to see how this comp kind of plays out. Going into the rest of the year, you've got Hairy Holidays, which Talking Beards. Speaking of Talking Beards, we are now on the Talking Beards network. Super excited about that and working with those guys and helping to kind of expand the base and build our show out so people can kind of get to know us more. But over on the Talking Beards, they just did an episode last night with Summer Hibbler aka Jiggy to talk about Hairy Holidays that's going on in Texas in December. Definitely want to check that out. Next competition you will see me at is going to, of course, be You Matter 2, January 21st in LaGrange, Texas. I am super excited about this competition. It's I've done a lot of looking into the You Matter program and what they stand for, and of course I've talked with Shannon and Tish Klinkenbeard, and they're great people, and they have really pulled this whole thing together and built it into something spectacular. Big shout out, of course, to Aaron D. Johnston from Honest Amish, who is sponsoring the competition. If you guys are not doing anything and you can afford the trip, go to You Matter 2. It's going to be off the chain. Little more wrap up for some updates. We have some cool guests coming in December. Try to drop some hints here soon, just kind of lining everything out. But we've got some really cool guests to talk about their journey, and I've heard some of these journeys, at least bits and pieces of it, not the whole story. And like, it's going to blow your mind to hear how they got into the bearded community, why they support the charities they do. There's a lot of cool things coming up that I can't get into yet, just because I don't want to ruin the surprise. But with that being said, like always, guys, make sure that you leave things better than how you found them. Happy Thanksgiving once again. Thank you to all who participated, and thank you guys as a whole for the beard community for what you guys do, because you guys are killing it right now. So just keep that in mind. Remember, always leave a legacy. Have a good day, guys.